Steve, should we go and talk about redness and then skin tone?
Sure.
Let's go. So Steve,
Hi.
tell me about your skin concerns.
Yeah, so I've got red cheeks and uneven skin tone. I've had it all my life, growing up. And yeah, it's just something that in my work has been slightly, not a problem, but has been something that I've had to address a lot of the time. So whenever I do work, I usually have to get like a foundation to cover my very red cheeks. A lot of people think I'm blushing, I'm embarrassed 24/7, and it's just my natural complexion, but it's just something that I've always had, and yeah, like a natural rosy look. So yeah, I've always wanted to know if there was anything that I can have to kind of help cover it up naturally.
Well, there's definitely things out there, which I'll recommend for you in a bit. But confidence-wise, like now as more of an adult, are you more comfortable with it? It doesn't bother you so much that...
I think I'm definitely a lot more confident now in my own skin. But yeah, growing up like as a kid, I think it was more like I wanted to look like everybody else, and I didn't like standing out. So yeah, definitely as a kid, I had a lot of, self-conscious thoughts about how I looked, and getting called silly names like a clown, like stuff like that. But now it's just something that I fully embrace.
And tell me though, is your skin quite sensitive? Because normally...
Yes, very sensitive. So I only use very a moisturizer that is very sensitive, with not a lot of chemicals in, because I don't want it to kind of affect my skin, breaking out and making me look even more red and more, like a tomato. So yeah, definitely sensitive skin.
Have you kind of learned what reacts to your skin more than other things, like ingredients-wise, over time?
I don't know, actually. No, I wouldn't know. So yeah, I think I just try and avoid a lot of heavy chemicals and things, and if I can, just do natural things to help me look less red. And obviously, sometimes you can't avoid it. If I go to the gym, I work out, I start to become more red. So yeah, definitely, I would say I'm not completely, as a guy, aware of the best things to help reduce my redness.
And what are you doing at home right now?
All I use is moisturizer, and I don't actually have anything that helps me reduce the redness. So I'm using today to kind of find out if there is anything. Like I said, I've never talked to a group of guys, my mates, about this before. Right. It's the first time addressing it. So if there is anything I can use, then that would be great to go forward from today.
Perfect. And do you mind what kind of moisturizer you're using at the moment?
So yeah, I'll be dead honest, all I use is an E45 moisturizer, because it's something I've used since I was 18.
Right.
And it's something that just hasn't reacted bad to my skin, and it doesn't feel too greasy. So what can I do to help avoid the redness in my cheeks and around my face?
It's a couple of things that kind of trigger it. So at home, for example, kind of heat, would a temperature dramatically changing. For example, if you come out a hot steamy bath or shower, and then you're going out, do you find it goes in quite quickly?
Yeah,
red?
Definitely different temperatures. Like I said, maybe after a workout, or maybe somewhere really hot, I'll become a lot more red. So yeah, definitely temperature can affect it.
Perfect. And then also I don't know if you ever suffer from acne, or if you knew that you suffer from rosacea.
I didn't know about the rosacea until recent, as I didn't even know it existed. And then I heard someone say they go bright red after workouts and stuff. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not severe where it's, bad, but it definitely can be noticeable where I look more red and it lingers. So
well, that's obviously the natural, the blood flowing.
Exactly.
Inflation, and that's where it comes out and shows up. But that's some common triggers to it.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if you've ever been sunburned, because sun damage is also quite permanently on the skin, causing...
I'm very outdoorsy, so I do get myself out in the sun quite a bit, and I know, we mentioned about the SPF, which is something now I'm now going to try and incorporate using a lot more of. So just monitor that more, and just be aware that if I am burning my skin, that's something that can affect, especially my face?
Absolutely. SPF on your face should be applied daily anyway.
Okay.
Through summer to winter.
Okay.
You know, it's so many things SPF does as a shield.
Yeah.
And you know, pollution and things like that is bouncing off our skin.
Okay.
You know, every day, the winter, rain, heat.
Yeah, that surprised me the most, even like through the winter, applying SPF. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm going to take away from today.
Absolutely, yeah.
So is there anything that like could be triggered? Like I have a lot of allergies, so would that like change anything with increasing redness?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I don't know what your kind of washing powder is at the moment, but if you use too much washing powder, certain types of ones and comfort can really irritate the skin, especially if you sleep on a pillowcase.
So what can I do to help? What can I do? Help me, Scott. Yeah.
There's a couple of things that you can do. So medically, like in the clinic and things, you can have regular facials. They're very soothing, relaxing, and not irritating the skin.
Okay.
So you want more calming products, which is a lot on the market. Getting the professional advice.
Yeah.
They will know your skin type and they will know what to use on your skin.
So don't be going on Google looking, make sure I get professional.
In person,
Yeah.
go and have a consultation because they have it for free and just talk about your skin concerns and they will pick up the right products for you.
Amazing.
And do that facial. A great one as well that you can have in the clinic plus at home is an LED light therapy mask.
Right, okay. I've never heard of this.
But yeah, so it's formed with light, so it kills the bacteria in the skin and also calms the skin. It's like light settings, different lights do different jobs basically.
Okay.
But definitely look into that one. Most clinics these days do have it as a add-on,
Amazing.
so you can have it in your facial treatment. So that is something I would really recommend to have as well. So like product-wise, you kind of look at products with like aloe vera in there, green tea, very cooling for the skin. So maybe before you work out, you can maybe apply some of that just to kind of don't finish on a red face after your hard-earned workout.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's kind of one thing on the outside. And the inside, obviously, diet is one big thing. Spicy food, I don't know if you kind
I love my spicy food, so is that okay? I didn't know that was an element.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Well, obviously, even if you eat spicy food, sometimes your eyes might tear up if it's that spicy. I don't know how spicy you like,
true.
but it does come out in that skin. So that just bear in mind that kind of stuff as well. But anything really just cool it and just things like that. It's some shots you can have of collagen. Aloe vera shots as well you can have.
You can actually take aloe vera shots?
You can, yeah, which you keep in the fridge.
Yeah.
So it's kind of working on the inside out as well. Okay, so your home skincare routine.
Yeah.
Are you only use the moisturizer?
I'm only moisturizing at the moment, yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the cleanser because that's your first step.
Okay.
I would definitely recommend more of like a gel kind of cleanser.
Right.
Very soothing. It's not going to dry out the skin.
Amazing.
There's no harsh chemicals, but I will always say get the green tea, the aloe vera in there, which is a lot on the market now. So we've got my first step for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second thing is your moisturizer, which is a key thing we need. We need to keep the skin hydrated, plump worn, every skin cell on your face glowing.
Sounds amazing.
Well, this is the one for you. This is your daily moisturizer. And you can use it day and night. A couple of pumps, not a lot. It's like got very rich hydrating gel as well, which perfect for you. So it's in the fingertips there. So just rub your two fingertips now like that together.
Yeah.
And just rub it in, and then you apply all over. Don't forget that neck as well.
Okay.
And because you've got quite sensitive skin, just remember to just do a skin test, a little patch on the area, maybe the cheekbone, just so you make sure that the moisturizer is perfect for you, no reactions. And how is that feeling?
Already feels like it's working. It doesn't feel like it's dragging, as if it's like too sticky or greasy.
Feeling quite hydrated.
Straight away, yeah, I'd say the first thing was hydration.
Yeah.
My skin is already quite dry at the moment.
Yes.
Having travelled, from Wales to London, like we said, like the pollution in the air, it already felt a bit dry. So this is straight away like waking my skin up, it feels.
And the tip with the tips of the fingers is because when people rub it in with the palms, which I think you may do, a lot of the product gets absorbed into your palms.
Right,
so you're kind of using it more of a hand cream.
Yeah, I've definitely done that. Okay.
So now the tips just get all that product on the face because the tips don't absorb as much product as our palms. So our next product is going to go through now is a tinted moisturizer.
Right.
So this just gives you a light coverage, very natural looking, and you just apply it exactly the same way as you did your moisturizer.
What, 1-2 pumps?
For this, you know, it depends on you really. You can go 1 pump, see how you feel. If you want to add a bit more, you can. It's a build-up.
And then just over the area.
Yeah, we want to obviously concentrate more on the cheek area, but definitely you can put it all over. And if you like, this is like a moisturizing tint basically, so this is still very moisturizing, not drying.
Yeah, definitely. I can already feel that.
And it's already giving you a coverage. You can see the coverage.
Yeah, straight away. Yeah.
How are you feeling about the 1 pump? Do you think for you, would you want more? Would you feel comfortable wearing more?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty comfortable with the one. I think maybe if it's an exceptionally hot day or I've just come back from the gym, maybe using 2. But I think, yeah, 1's definitely enough, which is good. It means you're saving more.
Yeah, absolutely. And I got one more product for you.
Okay, bring it on.
So we've got a concealer now. So concealer is just a little bit more richer and it just covers a bit more. So I'll just apply it over the cheek and just dab it over.
Yeah.
And you just apply it with the brush.
Yeah. Dab or drag?
You can dab it, you can drag it, it's whatever you feel comfortable with. And like I said, we can build it up. Just dab it.
Just dab it. Oh, sorry.
With your finger.
Okay.
Sorry. That's the one, yeah. You got it, you're a pro.
I'm a pro, I've done it.
Keep dabbing so it's all blended in. Get into that tinted moisturizer as well.
I can see it hiding the red straight away.
Yeah, the concealer's just got that extra coverage. So the tinted moisturizer definitely like just neutralizes it out, but this just really covers that redness.
Yeah.
And as you can see,
I'm a new man. Yeah, it's different.
Is glowing.
Yeah, it just feels like it's weird. It sounds weird, but it's almost like it's not me anymore because you see yourself every day and you're like, you see how you look. So having that difference straight away is it's very nice. And I only have certain times of the year when I do my work where I have to put makeup on, where I do see myself without the red. So yeah, it feels nice to have the power myself rather than in someone else's hands.
Yeah, it can go. You could just use this on its own. You don't have to do the tinted moisturizer if you don't want to. Just if you want to just do on the red areas, completely fine on its own. So, how do you feel? Are you going to take this at home?
Yeah, definitely. I think straight away it sounds very vain, but looking in the mirror, I can already notice a difference, and it's eye-catching, but in the right way because I'm not drawn now to my redness, but just now my face. That sounds weird to say, but yeah, it's quite nice, and I feel like if I went out with it on, it's not something people are going to notice or go, oh, he's definitely wearing something to cover that. It just looks natural, which is the best thing.
Yeah. Should we go and show the guys?
I think we should, yeah. Sounds good, let's go.
Come on, let's go.